give me your views on the first moon landing. Was it real or was it fake? My opinion is it's fake. Various reasons that give that away is, one is the at the bottom of the lander there was no dust that would have been brought up. There was no crater mark or anything whatsoever. I know there's so many other things, about the fake rocks and everything else. And I do believe NASA has faked a lot of the moon landings, but I do believe they have actually been there at least once or twice. The other reason why I struggle to believe it was real is they filmed NASA. The broadcast that people got around the world is this. I don't know if you can even make it out. And that is because NASA used a camera pointing at a projector screen with the footage being shown on a projector screen. So in other words, the broadcast that you got on your TV was being filmed on a projector screen, and there's no reason for them to have done that. They could have broadcast the direct feed instead of having to film so that makes me think they was trying to avoid the stars, because people would have started to work out there's no stars in the constellations, etc. So I think that was fake. Now, just to let you know what I've got you, some of you have asked for, can anything go on Spotify, or at least a podcast. I've now put the live chats that we've done on Spotify, so as a podcast. So if you search Our True History on Spotify, you'll find my live chats that I do with Something to Think About TV. So if you want podcasts, there you go. And don't forget, all the videos that I do plus the live chats are on YouTube, and I've now done a playlist called Our True History Playlist, because someone's asked, can they just have all of the videos so they don't have to watch them on TikTok and keep flicking. So there it is for you. But just going back to NASA now, I will go back to NASA actually landing on the moon, because there's a story out there that one of the missions, there was an extra astronaut that wasn't told to the public about, and that astronaut got off the craft when it landed on the moon to go and look at an alien ship that looked like the Umu. I know I can't pronounce it, but that long rock that passed us, I did mention it in another video. Apparently there's one of those on the moon, and it's been there for however millions of years, derelict. Aliens have already scavenged it, but I'll talk about that in another video. Thanks. Demons versus aliens. Now, some people have been saying, when I mention aliens, there's no such thing as aliens, they're actually demons. So I've asked them what their definition of demon is, and they say it's a fallen angel. So, okay, my definition of a fallen angel is an Anunnaki that has relationships with humans that shouldn't have. And that's why they fall apart, because they're not, they're disowned. And the angel is really the direct translation. Demons involved in that part. Then the people say that the demons have no physical form. Okay? Well, the jinns have physical form, and neither do our spirits. Okay, so they go along with those. But they also say that these demons can change shape into anything they want. So, when someone says it's an alien, people say it's a demon. But because the demon can change shape into an alien, why can't it just be an alien? Why do you have to spin it? I don't get that. A person can just be a person. Basically, you're going to say anything out there is a demon. You get where I'm going with it. It can't just be that they are what they are. They don't have to be shape-shifted into from being insect to being an alien. Why can't it just be aliens? Like there's people out there that are really evil. Feel good. Demon is just a name that's given to something that's evil or bad. I hope that makes sense. Grey aliens take our souls. They do. There's been many reports from hypnotists that have hypnotized an abductee, and they have seen, the abductees have seen a person, for example, lying in a ship on a sort of bed type thing, and a tube above this person, and this person's dying, and the light from the soul, from the top of his head, which makes sense because that's where I believe the soul or the light being comes from, goes up into this tube as this person's dying, and the abductee watched this light go all the way around into a container, a large container that had a clone of the person that was just dying. So they call us containers. That's why they don't look at us as important. Many more cases of aliens having, thousands and thousands of these lights, which is our spirits. This is a dead alien woman on a spaceship on Mars. So the story goes, NASA, one of NASA's Apollo missions, had an extra person or an extra couple of people that went up with the normal crew. When they arrived on the moon, these other people went to this ship that looked like the Umi ship, which passed us recently, but the one on the moon is just obviously stationary. It's been derelict. Other aliens had apparently got in and ransacked it. All that was left is pretty much this woman that was, perfectly preserved type of thing, but she was half android, they said. Anyway, they took her back to the ship and brought her back home, apparently. So have a look at that. But also on that same mission, I think it was, one of the astronauts took a picture of an alien that came up to him, and the alien said, "You shouldn't be here." And there's a picture online, but I can't find it. This isn't the real one, but if you find it, let me know. UFOs are invisible. They're invisible to the naked eye. A lot of them anyway. So when you see footage that's grainy and blurry or even green like this, it's because they're used with night vision cameras or infrared cameras. There's just a video here showing that people couldn't see the actual triangular object with their naked eye, but they did with the night vision. Now, you need a certain type of night vision goggles. You can't just get the oldest type. You have to have the very latest versions, because they certain optics only work to be able to see these craft. But I have to just say this video is sponsored by FridgeDoorAlarm.com, FridgeDoorAlarm.com, and they offer a product that you stick to your fridge and you have different time delays. You can get it from FridgeDoorAlarm.com, or you can get it from eBay. This is only for the UK. So there's the one there. If you look for the pictures there, be careful, because there's other ones out there that are literally just a door alarm. They just go off as soon as you open the door, and they're trying to pretend they're fridge freezer things. But these ones are actually real ones, and you can set how long you want the actual delay for, and then it only goes quiet and then gets louder and louder, whereas other ones just so yeah, just go for the ones that these pictures here. So going back to the optics, now military grade ones are the best, obviously, but they come at a hefty price. 16,000, I think I looked at one. So if you get in, do some research if you are interested in looking into the sky. Now, a lot of videos I've seen on YouTube have been pulled off. I've seen literally almost what looks like space battles that people's filmed using their binoculars or their telescopes. But you can't, you can't find those now hardly on YouTube, and you'll probably know some of the people that were putting these videos online. And there's one guy that literally films the moon all day long and all night. He's been pulled off now because obviously there were so many objects that he would capture. So a lot of the videos are getting pulled off. So if you want to, see a UFO, unfortunately, you will really need to have night vision goggles that can see at night.